How you doing? I'm TreniuS Henderson. You tune into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. So, this what I'm about to tell you. This is gonna make you stop smoking weed today, and I'm just warning you right now. If you want to continue to smoke weed, continue to smoke marijuana, you probably you're probably not gonna watch this whole video, okay? But because what I'm about to tell you, it's about to blow your mind, man. I used to smoke marijuana like real heavy, like real heavy. As a matter of fact, this is one of the shirts I used to wear, one of the tank tops I used to wear. Look at the back. Man, that's how you know I was smoking hard. I got clothes that got marijuana symbols on them. I don't even wear them no more. I got like a whole section of clothes in my closet like with marijuana symbols on them, on pants, on my shirts, on my tank tops. I got boxes with marijuana. Man, I wish I had my boxes right now to show you. I got marijuana symbols even on some of my boxes. I was going hard. My friend was like the plug. The plug is like the person that sold the drugs. You know what I'm saying? And so I would always have access to like all different types of flavors of marijuanas every day. Every day I had a whole jar of different marijuana because I would smoke it that much. Me and my friends, we would smoke marijuana so much that we would go through jars a day. And my friend who actually sold the marijuana, she used to give me jars by the day just because we was cool like that, and I was hanging with her like that. But so like I said, man, what I'm about to tell you is gonna make you stop smoking today. I already know it is. Just listen to my story. Listen to my story. I'm gonna tell you what happened. And by the way, for those of you who out there smoke, I ain't judging nobody. I'm not judging nobody at all. If you smoke, that's cool. My brother still smoke. I got people in my family that still smoke. And you know what? I go around them and it's judge free. We still cool. But this is my personal story, man, and why I quit and why today, man, I'm like Optimus Prime. I'm in a different mindset. First and foremost, man, I just want to let you know this. Do you believe that it takes a chemical or some type of substance to enhance you? Just think about it. Just think about the power and the magnitude of the human body, okay? Just think about the power of the human body and the power of the mind, okay? Would you really say that it takes a chemical such as alcohol, or a substance such as marijuana or weed to make the human body or make you feel better? You think it really takes something outside of who we truly are to make you feel better? I'm just answer that question right there for me, okay? Because if you ask me, that's one thing I realized after I stopped smoking. I realized you don't need nothing. Like, all you have to do is just treat yourself really healthy, real good, man. And it's like it'd be like you high off life every day. You know what I'm saying? You'd be high off life just to be high off life, period, man. You'd be giggly, bubbly, happy. The same thing is like when you smoking weed. But anyway, the reason I really stopped smoking weed, to be honest, at the end of the day, was because I had a kid, right? I had a kid, and at the time, my finances was running low. So it was either I save my money and stop spending $40 to $80 on going to buy some weed whenever I had to buy it, or was I gonna take care of my son? So I had to make a sacrifice. Which one do I want to do? You know what I'm saying? Son needed Pampers. He needed clothes. His mama wasn't working. I had to take care of him. So I had to make a sacrifice. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop doing this. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing this. Besides, I got a new seed coming into the world, and I wanna be a great father figure. And so, but not only that though, it was really taken away from my financial revenue, man. Just me going to put $20 into some smoke, and every day buying the cigarillo wraps and the blunt wraps and stuff like that. It was really like cutting into my pocket. If you think about it, every day you spending like $2 or $3 to get you a blunt wrap or a cigarillo, and then you want to spend the money on the weed. Like, this is happening constantly. Think about how many thousands of dollars I was spending per week after week after week, thousands on thousands. easily, just being blown unconsciously, not even knowing that I'm spending this much money when I could have been putting this money like in something else, like investing in something that would make me some more money. Because as soon as you blow it up, it's gone. And so that's really why I stopped. But it's crazy because when I stopped smoking, when I started smoking, it wasn't that hard to stop smoking. It was not hard to stop smoking. It's crazy because it's like when you faced with like a pressure that calls you to act that's greater than you smoking and you chilling out, you smoking, when you put in that position to where it applies pressure to where you have to do something, you ain't gonna have no choice but to do it. And I don't know if y'all know what that type of pressure is. I don't know if I don't know if you got real problems in your life or you really going through something, that can put you in a situation to where you don't have to smoke anymore. But I mean, good thing you don't. Good thing you don't have that pressure. But it's still really simple to quit, because I didn't even realize it was that simple to quit until I actually was put in a position to quit. And so, okay, so when I quit, man, it's like I didn't realize that I was not smoking, day by day and week by week. I didn't even realize it because my pressure, what thing I was going through was so difficult that I didn't even realize, how much pressure I was going through, and that I was not smoking. Usually when you're going through something, that's when you like to smoke. But when I got over it, man, it's like I became a total new me. Like, I became a new me, man. It's like, it's like my home began to smell better. Like my home smelled better. It had a stench in my home when I stayed at the time in Atlanta, Georgia. My car smelled better. I remember once upon a time, people used to just come up to my car and just be like, "What you smoking on, boy? You got that loud?" And I just be like, "Dang, man, it's crazy because everybody that come into your car that don't smoke, they notice it, And so it's like my car began to smell better, and also like I became more clear, I became more clear, like, cause if you really think about it, like all you doing when you smoke weed, you putting this smoke in your body. Basically, it's smoke going in your body. I mean, if you really think about it, if you really like come down to earth a little bit and just think about just think about what's going on here. It's you're puffing on something that has smoke going into your body, into your lungs, and then coming back out constantly. Smoke going into your body is hitting your neurotransmitters in your mind, giving you this funny feeling, make you feel high or dizzily dazzly gaga. Then it comes out, and then it's constant every day, smoking the body out, smoke out the body, smoking the body, inhale, exhale, every day, constantly. So it's like when I stopped smoking, I became more like clear. It's like all the fog had disappeared. It was like once upon a time it was stormy outside, but then all of a sudden it just became sunny. Like my life became sunny, and it's like I became like a total new me, man, a total new me, And it's like once upon a time my lips was real black. I had really black lips, man. And it was evident that I smoked weed. And so when I would go around girls or whatever, they would notice. They would be like, "What, we smoke?" I mean, I'd be thinking like, "How you know I smoke?" They'll say little jokes like, "Look at them lips." Or I go around friends or whatever, be like, "What, your lips black?" Because it's evident. Like when you smoke weed, it does something to your lip, because the back of the back of the blunt, it basically is burning your lip over time. And so it darkens areas on your lips. From some people, it make their lips lighter in some places. You know what I'm saying? I know Soulja Boy, he smokes so much that the tone of his lips is like changing different tones. You know what I'm saying? And even my fingernails, man, my fingernails once upon a time was like black, had like crumbs and crust in my fingernails. And it's like, because I was always rolling it up, I was always breaking it down and, rolling it up and breaking it down and rolling it up. And I mean, I'm not gonna go to the bathroom and like wash my hands every time, or I'm not gonna go get a manicure every time I roll up. So it would just, when you look at my fingernails once upon a time, it would just be like this ring up under my fingernails. And it's just like, I mean, it's just crazy, man, because all that stuff disappeared. It's like I said, I became a new me, man. I was more fresher. I was more clear. I was more conscious. I had more awareness. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always chilled and laid back all the time. I mean, weed is cool when it calms you down if you got ADHD or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're like a hyper person or whatever, but it'll turn into a habit to where it's like you're always too cool. And it's like when you too cool like that, see me, I'm an ambitious person. I like to snap, 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 chop, 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 get things done. I'm motivated, I'm determined. And so that was taken away from my power to be able to do that, because it would always get me so relaxed. Like, bruh, when normally I'll be like, yo, man, you know what I want to do is this. I want to make that happen, and then I want to build this. I want to put that together. I want to go see what their company going on over there. But, you know, normally I'm like, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? And so all that changed. Even when I stopped smoking weed, I noticed another change. I noticed that, like, people began to respect me more. People began to respect me more for some strange reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't smell like marijuana when I walked around people in public places. But because, believe it or not, I don't care what people say or what people think about me. But it's like if you're trying to build connections with other people and they just smell the weed smell on you, people stereotype that. You know, it ain't like people be like, oh, they smoke weed, they cool, You know, I mean, yeah, you know, your homeboy or some homeboys around the way or something, they might think that, like, oh man, he burned. I smell that. You got that loud pack on you, man. You got that cologne on. You know, it's cool with people that's really not really doing anything other than like just smoking every day. But you know, when you want to meet them people that's like, you know, on a different like wavelength, on a different frequency, man, it's like they don't want to smell no smoke on me. You know what I mean? I can't walk up to you and be like, hey, how you doing, man? Let's get this business going, man. Let's make this money, man. What you investing in? You know what I mean? Like, you can't walk up to people that's like really like clean cut and expect them to want to work with you when you smell like that loud pack. I mean, it just don't work like that. And so people respected me more. You know, people respected me more. People started taking me more seriously. I don't know why, but like I said, people be stereotyping people that burn. People stereotype people that smoke weed for some strange reason. And so I got a lot more respect, and it made me be even more courageous to never smoke again when I saw that people respected me more. You know, when once upon a time they thought I was a joke just because I smoked weed or just because I wanted to relax and do me, you know. But when I stopped smoking, people respected me more, and it also made me feel more professional. Like, I never in my life have been like a professional type person. I've never wanted to talk like I had common sense, you know, until after I stopped smoking weed. You know, now I can say like full-fledged sentences without using slang, you know, in my sentences. Like, once upon a time, I was always like, bruh, this, you know, I'm gonna go down there and do this right there. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, like, God, you know what I'm saying? That dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even do it like that, bro. What the hell, bruh? For real? You know, just going crazy, saying the N-word, doing all just being just like, you know, like I don't care about things. Like I can't have common sense. Like, that's how I felt, you know, or I can notice looking back on myself, that's how I was acting when I was smoking the green. You know what I mean? That's how I was acting. But it's like I've never felt like I could be professional or I could even carry myself as a person of professionalism until I stopped smoking weed. You know, and you know, when I was smoking weed at the time, I was drinking a lot too. Now, I ain't gonna say I don't drink to this day, because I do, but I don't drink at the volume. I don't drink the same volume of alcohol I did when I smoked. Now, I had to have a bottle every time. Man, me and my boys, we had to have a bottle, man, every time we was putting one in the air. We had to have a bottle of Hennessy, you know. We had to have a Ciroc, you know. We had to have some Quavo tequila, you know. We had to have something. We had to have something to drink, man. We was gonna smoke, and then we was gonna get with some girls, you know. That's how it was. It's a routine. Get the bottle from the liquor store. Go pick up my boy Shan, you know. Then go pick up my boy Nova, you know. And then we would smoke. Go back to the crib. We would smoke. We pop the bottle. We drink. Next thing you know, we call the girls up. Or if we didn't have the girls already with us, smoking with us, drinking with us, we call the girls up, same routine, you know, every day. And it's just like, I'm like, I gotta get my life. So I stopped drinking even less alcohol. Nowadays, I drink casually. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I might just drink, you know, on a weekend, you know what I'm saying, by myself. You know, I ain't even really with no friends or nothing like that, because I'm just a different type of person. you know? And so like, it's crazy, man, because when I see people that smoke nowadays, I think about who I used to be, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't judge nobody. Everybody different. Everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do. I can't take it. I can't make nobody change and say, hey, stop smoking just because I felt like I should stop smoking. I can't do that. But I respect people that do. I respect people that do smoke, you know, and I respect people that smoke and respect themselves even more. You know what I mean? Because there's some people out there that still respect themselves and smoke at the same time. But it's crazy because it's like when I even watch music videos where these rappers and stuff be having like blunts in their hand while they always, you know, rapping and stuff. It's constant. You know what I mean? It's like they have to have it every day, and it looks like it's an addiction. Because it's like every time you see them, they got a blunt in their hand. Like that, to me, that's an addiction. That's an addiction if you feel like you gotta have something every day. Every time we see you, you gotta have a blunt in your hand. That's an addiction, man. That's an addiction. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if it came from the earth. I don't care if weed is a flower. It's an addiction. That's an addiction, man. I mean, water is good, you know, but you don't see nobody holding a cup of water every time you see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an addiction. And like, it, to me, you know, just to see somebody talking and they waving around a blunt, like, you know, it's like, yo, bro, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just like kind of like, it's like kind of like unethical almost. It's like kind of like unethical, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you can smoke, but why you gotta be loud with it? Like, why is like, why is it like so like, it's cool? Like, some people treat it like it's so cool. Like, it's cool, man. Like, this is cool. Like, this is a cool thing, man. Like, you see the smoke moving around and stuff, man. You see this big long extendo. Like, man, it's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's cool. Like, you know what I mean? But it's really like kind of like, I want to say sloppy. It's kind of like sloppy almost. Like, no, don't shake my hand. I mean, you got that blunt in your hand. The person that was rolling it up had spit on it. They spit on it. You holding it. Who knows where your hand been? You putting your lips on it. Then you want to switch the blunt to the other hand, and you want to shake my hand? Come on, man. Come on, man. So, folks, I ain't trying to say this to be judgmental, to be stereotypical or anything. I'm just giving you my story because I stopped. And you see the clothes I had, I was going hard. You see the clothes I had, man. But you know, once I stopped, man, once I stopped smoking, I did try to go back and smoke again. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. Even just last year, you know, even just last year, I found myself hanging with a couple friends and just puffing at one time. And don't you know, even when I did it, even last year, I don't even like it. It's like it makes my mind just not even be conscious anymore. And I start thinking negative. That's just me. So all of this, once upon a time, I used to feel good. But it's like when I stopped, it's like the body was like, it was already rejecting it. See, once you go 21 days with doing something, folks, it becomes a habit and your body adapts to it. And then your body will reject it. That's why people that smoke cigarettes heavy, they got to have a pack of cigarettes a day. They don't know this the secret. The secret is if you can go 21 days without smoking cigarettes, the body will begin to reject it because it's in the mind. It takes 21 days for a thought to go down to the subconscious mind and for it to become a habit. And then when it becomes a habit, your subconscious mind will reject it. And then when you smoke the cigarette or when you smoke the marijuana, it will, your mind has already rejected it. I mean, it has already evicted it. You can't come back. Like you just got an eviction notice or something. Like it can't come back. Okay, they put you out. You was in here with us in the mind, but now you're not in here anymore. So it took me, I went 21 days and I tried to smoke it again, folks, and it's not the same anymore. And I don't even smoke weed no more. I'm not rolling up. I stay by myself. I'm not rolling up. I'm not doing anything that is pertaining to like marijuana, you know? And so, man, this should make you start smoking weed. I'm telling you. And so my finances increased. I felt better. I even started my own YouTube channel right here. You know, I once upon a time, you know, I wanted to be like a music artist and all this and that, but I didn't want to do that no more. It's like even my career path changed when I stopped smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like everything became cool. I became more clear. I became more radiant. My eyes was more, my eyeballs got more wider. Like my lips got more lighter. My face cleared up. You know, I had more energy rather than always like, man, I just want to go to sleep. I just want to lay down on the couch, man. I just want to eat, man. I got the munchies, man. You know what I mean? Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pop me a bottle today. Everything changed. Now I just be chilling, man, watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos, you know, uploading videos, having fun, making money every day, passive income. You know what I'm saying? The same thing a drug dealer would do, I do in a totally different light. Because I think I stopped smoking weed. And so if you don't want to quit, if you want to continue on, to each his own. I just wanted to tell you this story, and I wanted to tell you the after effects of what it's like being on the other side and being a person that smoke every day, all different kind of weeds, everything, sugar kush, strawberry, bubble kush, grape kush, purple, everything, OG kush, diesel, everything. I had it. But being on the other side, I'm much more happy, man. And so with that being said, what I did was I created this 21-day 210 program. Okay, y'all know about 420, right? 420, that's when everybody, you know, turn up and smoke up, whatever. Okay, all right, but I got a 210 program. Okay, 2 plus 10, well, if you add 2 plus 1, that's 3, okay? 210, and then you got 21 days. It takes 21 days for a thought to become a habit. Okay, so 2 plus 1, 21 days is 3. So that's why I came up with the 210 program. 2 plus 1 is 3, 210. Instead of 420, we talking about 210. Okay, and this 210 program, folks, I can send it to you by email. It just basically gives you all the things that I was going through, like in that little time frame where I stopped smoking. Then when I wasn't smoking no more at all, right there in that little middle part, I want to send you all the things that I did that helped me to like get 21 days into like not smoking weed, that made me stop smoking weed, and it's gonna work for you too. And I want to send it to you by email. So I mean, it costs a little penny now. It ain't a lot, but I'm gonna send it to you because it's gonna help you if you really want to stop smoking weed. This gonna help you. What I'm gonna give you gonna help you do just that, and you will stop after 21 days. So if you want me to send that process to you by email, shoot me an email in the comment section at the very bottom of this video at the top. Just shoot me an email right now, and I'll send you that 210 program. Take 21 days. Anyway, so I'm TreniuS Henderson, folks. Oh yeah, if you want to watch some more of my videos, make sure you subscribe up here by clicking my face icon up there. That's me. Click that face icon. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you can be updated with new videos every time I upload a video every single day. You don't want to miss it. All right. Oh yeah, I got this other video. Too. If you want to check it out on like, you know, the story, like the real details about how I stopped smoking weed. Okay. Check this video out right here. In the meantime, I see y'all in the next video. Hit me up. Peace.